Hello, welcome to the 13th episode of the Smacktalk show, where the hosts are just as promising as the show itself. I'm Fabian, and with me, as always, is Bard Berisha.
Hello, folks.
As he said, folks, we're back with another episode, but sadly, we have a boring announcement to make. You will have seen this as we promote the episode and so on. This episode will be a little bit shorter due to our time being short. But hopefully that will not be a problem. We will just take less time of your day.
Yeah, nevertheless, a few minutes is all we need to have fun on this show.
Yeah, and if you are sad that we couldn't talk for a longer bit, you can just watch our other episodes again, or now. We don't know if you haven't seen them or not. Just watch them all over again.
Or leave a comment so we know you're there.
Or leave a comment. Try to create a discussion of some kind.
Yeah, and we would highly appreciate good ideas about topics for the show.
Yeah, most definitely. If you have an idea that you want us to discuss, just write to us, comment on our videos.
And we'll either joke about it or be serious.
Yeah,
you'll never know.
You never know. Anyway, so the topic for the day is our futures.
Yeah, our future ambitions.
Our future ambitions, yeah. So, Bart, I'm going to start with you. Where do you see yourself when you're 20 years old?
Well, I know for a fact that when I'm 20 years old, I will be on a yacht somewhere in the sea.
In your dreams?
Yeah, no.
In your dreams?
No, I'll have to start playing the lottery for that and be the luckiest son of a thing in the world, so to say.
Yeah, well, lucky
no,
guy.
But to be serious, where do I see myself as a 20-year-old? Well, I'm probably studying somewhere in the world.
Studying what exactly?
Probably medicine, or I'd be a psychology student, hopefully.
Yep.
In Oxford, as my dreams.
Hopefully in Oxford. Well, you can have dreams. You'll never know if
we all can, but
you're gonna get to them. But yeah,
that's a good thing with dreams. We can just replace them with new dreams.
Yeah, just aim for the stars and hit the moon. Am I right?
Yeah, or as you've said earlier, reach for the moon and hit the stars.
No, I have never ever
we have
said
to
that.
acknowledge that.
No. I said right from the beginning.
As always. Yeah, because this is a live broadcast. And
I know. We don't cut out things we say
No.
wrongly, or if we state some different facts, or Trump likes to call it alternative facts.
Yeah.
We don't cut them out. You don't.
Where's the fun in that?
Exactly. You can trust us.
No, yeah. But as medical students somewhere in the world, hopefully.
Yep.
And you, Fabian?
Well, first and foremost, I want to get 40 plus points in the IB diploma program.
Now that's ambitious enough.
That's ambitious enough. That's a pretty high goal which I want to accomplish. And after that, of course, I'm gonna work some bit, travel a bit. We never know. But what I want to is apply to the University of Edinburgh and study medicine there. I really want to. So where I see myself when I'm 20 years old, full in debt, and hopefully chilling in my apartment.
Yeah, there won't be no yacht in the future.
Yeah.
No.
Instead of a big yacht, I will have maybe a big debt. You'll never know.
As long as you get something big.
As long as
Okay, now.
As long as something is huge, you don't have to care about what it is.
Okay, yeah, but well, that just leaves the question: why do you want to be a doctor, or why do you want to study medicine? For the fact, because maybe you want to study medicine and become a technician instead.
Well, you never know. I can become like a researcher, a crazy scientist, developing the best drug there is. And when I say drug, I mean like a medical drug.
Cure for cancer, hopefully.
Yeah, well, just imagine being that voice crack. Just imagine being the person who creates the cure for cancer or the cure for AIDS or something like that. That would be amazing, and of course the cash would flow in.
Yeah, and probably someone would probably just steal your patent and.
Well, you need to get a patent first, first and foremost.
No, but I know for a fact that you have some real reasons why you want to become a doctor.
Well, of course, especially like last summer, I worked at the hospital on the heart division or what you want to call it.
The
Yeah, and it was heart disease section.
yeah, section. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. And it was really interesting. I learned a lot. I experienced through a lot. I did a lot of things. I got to help the nurses and the doctors, like do their everyday job. I've learned so much during that time. It was really interesting, and it really caught my eye for like doing something in a hospital or similar in some sort. But it's actually quite interesting what you said, like becoming a researcher of some kind in medicine. Because that seems like that should be a big goal for someone maybe like me to
Be stuck in a lab.
be stuck in a lab, far away from people, doing nothing.
No one to grind your gears. Nothing. Just all playing yourself and
I mean,
the chemicals around you.
Yeah.
Viewers, as you maybe noticed, we had a disruption right now, but well, we can't be held responsible for our fans wanting to rush our show and be a part of it.
Yeah, like we have fans like screaming outside the window, bashing the windows, like, screaming, like ripping the door open.
Yeah, and just now a fan just came in, so
yeah, like in the middle of the recording.
and just
Like I know you want to have our autographs, make us sign stuff, take pictures, but please, not during recording.
It's crazy if you think about it to have groupies, even though we haven't even had 100 views on a video.
No, we're close.
Yeah,
we're close.
Is it because of the show, or are we just so lovable?
I don't know. Maybe it's because of our awesome personalities.
Yeah.
And our great looks.
And our great English.
And our great future ambitions.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on with ambitions.
Bart, I forgot to ask you earlier. Actually, like, why do you want to become a doctor?
Well,
or a psychiatrist, for that matter.
Yeah. Well, both tend to help people, so to say.
Yeah.
If you don't become a mad scientist, of course. Yeah, but no, both tend to help people, and I've always just been the kind of guy who wants to help people.
Yeah,
and
I am the same.
Yeah.
Of course, the bottom line, if you want to be a doctor, you want to be the person who helps other people.
Yeah, it gives a reason for life, so to say.
Yeah,
since I'm from Kosovo, I've traveled with car through most of Europe's countries. I've seen both welfare, wealth, and poverty. So
yeah.
I've seen poor people beg for money. I've seen poor people sleeping on the streets. I've seen quite a lot. But
yeah,
that just gives me a sense of wanting to help others.
Yeah, but that's like way far in the distance when it comes to future ambitions.
Yeah, that's like 30 years old.
Yeah, but let's start there then. Like, where we see ourselves when we are 30 years old. I know I see myself as hopefully a guy who has finished his education.
Yeah.
Because the line...
a steady job.
Maybe not finished my education, because if I want to be a doctor, first I have to study 6 years of medicine.
Yeah, and
then 2 years of
and then you have to specialize service for even more years.
And then when you're supposed to specialize as a doctor, that takes 5.5 years, 6 years as well.
It's an eternal struggle, but it's worth it. It's worth it in the end.
Yeah, so hopefully when I'm 30, I will have a job, a steady income, maybe a house.
A spouse, maybe.
Spouse, maybe. Yeah, a wife. No, not a wife, maybe, because I don't want to get married.
A spouse, let's just say a spouse.
A spouse,
yeah.
A roommate, a housemate, a sambo, if you were to talk in Swedish.
Yeah.
Maybe kids. I don't know.
Of course, a little toddler.
A little toddler, maybe plural toddlers.
Toddlers.
I don't know. Of course, you want to have kids in the future.
Yeah.
But right now, as we're 17 years old, it's quite a distant goal. It's not something we want now.
Yeah, and we don't have time to think about joy in life. Since we're in the IB, we're just
we only have
struggle after struggle after struggle.
There's a lot of struggles. But Bard, 30 years old, Bard Berisha, where does he live?
Well, he could live wherever. I have no idea where I want to live.
Like four different apartments in 4 different continents.
That's a dream.
That's a dream.
To have multiple places to stay and just travel. Travel, I would say. Travel would be a big dream of mine.
Yeah.
have
you
enough
know
to
that.
get the money to travel a lot.
Yeah, but you know the very common question is like, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Mm.
My answer to that question is always the same:
Rich.
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 And there is
And
nothing
not just
bad about that also.
Fabian and me, we don't just want to be rich, we want to be Trump rich.
We want to be, as our beautiful BAM teacher once said, we want to have that go fuck yourself money.
Yeah, we want to be we want to be so rich that no one knows how rich we are.
I want to buy Bill Gates dinner. I want to be able to like go and have dinner with Bill Gates and say, "No, it's good. I got it.
I got it.
No.
But that's too ambitious. That's
Yeah, of course. Like, money is not everything.
Yeah.
You want happiness. You want to feel satisfied with your life, and of course, but when it comes to money, money is still important. But I guess the type of limits I want to reach is where I can just get the money issue off the table.
exactly, get rid of the debt. Just have excess money, a bit of excess money every
Yeah.
year. That's a goal.
Like, have enough money to just don't care about the money. And that doesn't mean you have to be stupidly, insanely rich.
No.
That just means that you have a decent income.
Yeah.
You can say like, sure, honey, I can buy you that, without checking your bank account twice.
And to be honest, being rich, stupidly rich, I would think for me it would be a burden. It wouldn't be so fun. It'd be fun to get everything you want, but I would know, I would have a feeling in myself that having so much money in a bank account wouldn't be right. People starve and everything, and then you have
Yeah.
unused money which will never be used, or not in my lifetime at least.
I guess that's true.
It would be awesome to have money left for your kids to be able to have money, but I'm not gonna raise spoiled brats. So
And that actually was a point I was going to bring up.
you want to make sure that your kids have a lifeline, so to say.
Yeah.
A lifeline, but not a lifeboat.
Like, sure, like I want to make that type of money, which means that I can provide my family with the best possible way they can live. But that does not mean that I'm gonna spoil the crap out of my kids.
No.
Because I still want them to like live through hard times, apply for a job, have the same standards as everybody. Because as you said, I don't want to raise spoiled brats. I want to raise hardworking, ambitious, and loyal kids.
Mm. You could say that our dream is just to have it like we have it right now, but as adults and with our own kids.
Yeah, of course, because we are the perfect kids.
Yeah, we're
Like us two. Like no parent can wish for anything else than us.
No.
But Bart, I think we need to look at the time and actually make our leave.
Yeah. We said shorter episode. We promised you a shorter episode. This will be a shorter episode. So
Yeah, but it's only a few minutes. Anyway, as always, this has been Fabian and Bard coming to you on the Smacktalk show, making your day a little bit better.
Thanks for watching.
And have a nice weekend. And for those who are in school, have a nice break.